Saturday morning, like around 6 a.m., I got a call from my property manager. She called me, I picked up, there's an emergency, she told me, at my rental property, which I don't live in, there's tenants living in there. She told me the whole floor was flooded from the malfunctioning toilet. So the whole floor is flooded with water, and that happened for a couple of hours. The whole floor soaked in water. All of their furnitures were damaged, all their assets were damaged. I was totally caught off the guard. I don't know what to react to that. They were able to quickly assess the damage and what's required to restore the property. You guys send people to dry out the carpets, carpet pads. They were able to remove some of that just to to help out the dry out process. And they quickly realized, it's been soaked for a couple of hours, and the temperature was hot during those couple of days. They were afraid that mold will be growing behind the walls, and they quickly told me that. Allied Restoration, they were able to come up quickly with a solution to that. I started with panicking and not having any options, not knowing what to do, not even knowing what's the correct product, like what's the process of dealing with the insurance company and how long the job will last, what to do with the tenants. How much money I'm looking at out of my pocket, and how much money it costs to recover the whole damage. From that to getting in touch with Allied, getting assured that this is something that they're good at, professional at, knowing that they've dealt situations like this many times, and they deal with the insurance company, and they will handle the communication on my behalf. That I just felt like alleviated, because I felt like, okay, there's a source of information I can talk to besides my property manager. The job lasted a couple of weeks, but I do want to call out Juan, who's my superintendent. He was super helpful. Not only this person is good at organizing resources to do the repair job, but what I really appreciate was he was able to give me weekly updates through email and through phone. I know not a lot of contractors can do that, doing a good job and keep you updated through the latest technology. And even towards the end of the job, the tenants were having small issues with like small leaks and faucets that didn't work quite well. I called Juan in the morning, and I expected he probably can dispatch someone to take a look within a week. But not only he stopped by in person in the same day, he was able to get a plumber show up same day as well and give a good repair. And like by 9 o'clock, that's totally past the normal business hour, he was able to knock that down, fix it, and make sure that the tenant signed off to the to the repair. So that I was really thankful to that. I just want to thank him on the video, if not in person. I really think Allied is a professional company. Every aspect of the business, from communication, from dealing with customers, giving feedbacks, to the actual repair job. Yvonne in the office, she was super polite. She keeps the game on top of the game. A lot of communications I had was with Yvonne. With all that, I totally give a 10 out of 10 to Allied. And hopefully nothing like this will happen to me again, but if knock on the wood, in case it does, I definitely will call Allied again, just based on my first experience with them. And with that, of course, if I know anybody, my friends, my family, or anybody I know who will need a service like that, I totally will, recommend Allies.